Howdy y'all, and welcome to the Mr. Maple Show, where today we're talking about conifers.
Conifers on the Mr. Maple Show. Say what?
All right, guys, today we're going to be talking about one of our favorite blue conifers, that's baby blue ice. This is an amazing compact conifer that brings some of the most exquisite shades of blue to the garden. Now, you may be seeing this whole display behind us. We recently did a video on Carsten's Winter Gold. That's that mugo pine bringing that yellow. We're also going to be talking about Wildfire soon. The reason we have these together, it's an amazing pairing. But today we're focusing primarily on these baby blue ice up front. One of my favorite conical small blue conifers.
Now guys, we're MrMaple.com. We're a family mail order business. We ship directly to your door, and we do over 1,000 varieties of Japanese maples. But if you go to MrMaple.com, we have a whole conifer section, and we've got pages and pages of rare and interesting conifers you should definitely check out. And if you're not subscribed here on the Mr. Maple Show, make sure you hit subscribe and like this video and share with your gardening friends. We'd really appreciate it.
Now, I find baby blue ice to be one of the brightest blues. It's one of those electric blues. It was found as a sport by Larry Stanley, making it a really unique tree. This one has kind of the lighter blue shades going on. You can get a lot of different shades of blue in conifers. This one's one of those blue sky, lighter blues. I think it's one of the most interesting light blues you can find.
Now, Larry Stanley, he's a good friend of ours, and he's one of the founding members of the Conifer Society. Crazy guy, loves conifers, and we love him.
This week.
Yeah, we talked to him earlier this week. Baby blue ice, though, I like this tree a lot. I've always loved this. It's been one of my favorite conifers because this blue color. Y'all might not know it yet. Y'all might have seen the video already, but I've got a baby boy coming this August. And so baby blue ice kind of rings a little more with me, even more now. It has a really nice conical habit and stays really small. We're talking, it gets 3 feet in height by 2.5 feet in width and a nice pyramidal form in 10 years. So it fits in small spaces and it gives you that blue color that you can't get out of Japanese maples. Goes great in that Japanese maple garden. We've got a gorgeous one there at the Buckholtz farm.
Yeah, there's a beautiful specimen. You'll definitely have to watch some of our Buckholtz garden walkthroughs to see this immaculate specimen, guys. It really shows out some of the best shades of blue of any conifer. Now, you also get this silvery white going on within it, and I think it even brings the blue up to a new level. Absolutely amazing plant. You want to give this one good drainage. It is a little more tolerant of a little bit of shade. It does need at least 4 hours of sun for its best color.
Yeah, and it's a Chamaecyparis pisifera. That means it's a Sawara Cypress. And most of those are really nice low-growing shrubs. This one has that nice conical form, which gives you some vertical interest out there in the landscape. So not only is it one of those trees that gives you a good blue color, but it starts to draw that eye upwards as it grows in that pyramidal form. I mean, for me, this is an amazing tree to add that blue color, and that pairs so well with so many trees. Like Matt was talking about earlier, we've got this Carsten's right behind it. That yellow and the blue contrast off of each other so well. In the winter garden, the coral bark Japanese maples like the Wildfire just give some dynamic contrast with the blue color of baby blue ice.
I love it when you get some size to one of these. They kind of round out a little bit. Tim talked about it as being pyramidal. I almost think of it more as like a teardrop type shape. They're definitely a little bit more round and full at the base, getting a little bit more narrow at the top. Some great size 3 gallons of these right now. It's pretty common that we offer 1 gallon of this. If you don't see it currently on our website, you can always sign up to get notified via email. It is one we stock a lot. I love baby blue ice. I think it's one of those Sawara Cypresses that just brings it for color, and it's hard to beat it in that winter garden.
I mean, it really is. The needles themselves have this unique trait to them. I mean, you've got an overall blue effect, a baby blue effect from a distance, but when you get up close, you've got dark blue on one side of the needle and a silver blue on the other. And that gives you that baby blue light color overall in the landscape and garden and makes it more interesting when you're up close, because then you see that multicolored effect when you're up close. I mean, this is a next level conifer for the landscape and garden. It's easy to grow, and being a Sawahara Cypress, it's really hardy as well. As with all conifers, you want to make sure you give them plenty of good drainage, and drainage is key when it comes to conifers. Make sure you're not overwatering, and make sure they don't have boggy or wet feet.
Now, this one has dynamic blue color right now. We talked about pairing it with Carsten's here, but it's also a tree that's going to be dynamically blue in the spring and summer. So it's a great tree to pair with Japanese maples that you don't get that blue coloration with. So this is going to look great next to things like Summer Gold, Anne Irene, Dragon Master, and Golden Falls. They're going to evoke that more yellow coloration, and they're going to contrast so well with baby blue ice. I absolutely love the way this one absolutely glows in the early spring.
And baby blue ice is one of those trees in the garden. It's a great gift for people who might have a baby boy coming on.
Yeah, I was joking we could have, pink filigree and baby blue ice. You can do your gender reveal box. So buy a baby blue ice in honor. You'll have to plant one of these in honor of new baby Nichols.
Yeah, I can't wait to have a baby boy on the way. And maybe I'll actually plant a baby blue ice, to commemorate the birth. That's actually a great way to, enjoy gardening, is plant plants for special occasions. And then when you see them out there in the landscape and garden, you remember, hey, this is when my baby boy was born.
Now, we've talked a lot about the yellow here. We also have the Wildfire Japanese maple that has orange, yellow, and red bark. We've thrown this in there for winter interest. They also look amazing with that blue coloration. So blue conifers really can bring out some great colors. Think about other coral barks that could pair well with this. Stuff like Bihou. We've recently showcased Sir Damon on our channel as well. Those are going to be dynamic contrasts with baby blue ice. 4 seasonal interests and 4 seasons of contrast.
Now, make sure you like and subscribe here on the Mr. Maple Show. We got daily content about gardening. If you love gardening, you'll want to follow us here. We also have a podcast, a weekly podcast on your favorite podcast platform. You can find us there, the Mr. Maple Show. Y'all, last week we talked about Carstens. This week we talked about baby blue ice. Can you guess next week? We're talking about Wildfire.
Guys, thanks so much for watching today. Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.